These days, marketing is more about engineering than creativity. In this excerpt from our video, Building an Internet Marketing Machine, we discuss the core of the machine.
What does an internet marketing machine look like?
Okay, so here's a diagram representing what one would look like. It's made up of a number of interlocking components which don't actually work in a straight line way like the car assembly line. So it can be hard to show this as an easily digestible diagram. So what I'm going to do is to break this machine into its various components so it's easier to understand.
So it seems to be, seems like a lot of moving parts. I think breaking it down is actually a good idea. So where do we start, Paul?
We'll start with what I call the core of the machine, and that's the business's website. In this website, we're going to have various public pages which contain service or product information that's relatively static. It may or may not include a shopping cart system. We might have a private login section for members or clients, or our distribution channel if we have that type of business. We'll have a blog which will publish news and articles. Finally, we'll have some specific landing pages for advertising campaigns, which we'll discuss later.
And you're going to use WordPress to build this website, I see.
Well, I put the WordPress logo there to remind us that we need to decide on what web development platform or software we're going to use. At Web Intelligence, we use WordPress for various reasons, but there are other choices such as Joomla, Drupal, and etc. I'll be covering this sort of development area in more detail in an upcoming webinar.
Okay, so where to next, Paul?
Next, we're going to talk about sitting on a couch watching TV with your mobile phone in your hand, searching on Google while you have a perfectly good computer sitting on a desk somewhere else in the house. I don't know if you do it, but I certainly do. It seems to be a reality of the day of Google searches nowadays. This is, and that reality is that mobile phones and tablets are being extensively used for search for products and services from the home or the workplace. If your site is hard to use on a mobile phone or a tablet, then people who visit your site will just move on to the next site, one that's easier to use. You must have a web design that suits mobile.
And I guess needing to use the Zoom feature on your phone doesn't count as easy to use.
Yeah, spot on, Rob.